Hey guys, it's Julie Saillant. How are you? Welcome back. So happy that you are here. I don't know why I always do that, like I'm hugging you guys. 11s, I love you guys. I feel so connected to you, obviously, and all the master numbers I feel super connected to, but especially the 11s because I am one. And I have gotten so many comments from you, and I just want to thank you all for subscribing, for sharing your comments and sharing the channel. I really appreciate it. And what's really been a prevalent theme is that you guys are really responding, saying that, you are digging the content, which I'm so thankful for because I do it for you. And the reason I started this was because I suffered so much as an 11 and just couldn't figure out how the hell to like have a productive life. I mean, I know it sounds really simple, but we are different than everyone else. The master numbers are different. And that's not an ego thing. We have different experiences, right? And what really touched me was that a lot of you have said that you really feel as though this is helping you get through some obstacles that you're facing. A lot of you have told me either via a comment or personally sent me emails, which thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I appreciate all of you and love you all so much. And you have said that you feel as though you're in a deep dark place, or you have been and you're just trying to find your way out of it. And I completely get it, because it took me years to find my way through what felt like a maze, right? We are, the whole reason that I started this was because I wanted to connect with you. I wanted you to be able to see and kind of get to know me a little bit. And, you know, it just was something that really drove me. My need was, if I can help you guys not suffer like I did for so long, it's worth it, right? Because, like I always say, win, 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 right? I shine my light for you, you shine light for someone else. And then I had this really, really amazing vision the other day, and it was all of us, all of the master numbers, just like holding hands in a big circle around the earth. And we were holding down the planet. And the master numbers are here to do just that, whether you realize it or not. No matter where you are on your journey, we are all here. We are the front lines to hold this planet down. I have not done anything really deep yet for you guys in terms of where this planet is going, the complete shitstorm that we'll be facing soon. Um, I don't know how familiar you are, a lot of you, with star seeds and Palladian, and I'm not all that into it, but I know enough to be dangerous, I say. I am star seed, and possibly Palladian. And what that means is that, a lot of us have always felt as though we didn't feel comfortable here on planet Earth, right? We felt as though we kind of belong here. Like, I've never found my tribe, right? Even as a young kid or in college, it's kind of felt like surface stuff, kind of like the connection was there, but it wasn't deep. If I had one friend or two friends and it was deep, that was a big deal, right? Um, because we're so complicated and we just have different experiences because of the way that we feel things, because we feel things so deeply that other people don't feel at all, right? It's kind of like they're the tip of the iceberg, and all the rest underneath the water that no one sees, that's this big, that's us. We feel all that other stuff. And so, star seeds are here along with the Palladian. There are 144,000 of us that have been destined to hold this planet down, with light. Every time I meditate and I channel and I go to the other realms, I speak to God, I speak to archangels, I speak to other beings, and that I bring back light with me to not only my clients, for myself as well, but also for the planet. And then I'm supposed to ground that light into the planet. That's my job. Like, that's what we're here to do. There are many, many, you can get lost on the internet looking at different videos. Some are hokey, some are good, of what's going to happen in the future. I can tell you this is what I believe to be true, is that both in biblical, in the Bible, which I believe, and as I said, you can believe whatever you want, but I believe there is gonna be, and there is already spiritual warfare going on at all times. Okay, there is a huge war for your soul, for your light. Okay, and the stronger that you are, the more that you shine, the more confident you are in your abilities, which means that you're using your gifts, which is what you're supposed to be doing, right? Then, as I say, the good guys will see you, the archangels and God and everyone that supports you, your ancestors, your higher self, they'll all see you and support you. But on the other side, so will the demons and so will the devil, right? No matter what you believe, there is a war. Okay, there's the light and the darkness, and they will see your light too, and they want your light even more. Because think of it this way: if I'm right, and it's the win-win-win for everybody, right? If I shine for you, you shine for someone else, we all win. The earth wins. We're helping Mother Earth too, right? As well as our ancestors, and going forward for other generations, right? But if the dark ones can stop you from shining your light through fear, intimidation, and anything else that they can use, that's one less person they have to worry about, and they can take your light. And remember, they don't come in the form that you think they do. They don't come in the devilish form, the demon form. They do, but they always disguise themselves. So it can be somebody that you think could be a friend, or even somebody that you think could be you're romantic about, right? um, Jealousy, envy, and that's all wrapped up in it. It's not just evil, right? So that's why I always say meditating and staying close to the light, staying close to your archangels and your spirit animals and your guides is super important, because you need protection, because you are here. And if you're a master number, and this is for the 11s today, but if you're a master number watching, um, we all have a part to play, right? And that means we all have to stand up and we all have to do our part, right? Which can be scary. I mean, we're just down here trying to navigate our lives and stand and try and find our way through this crap, right? But beyond that, the bigger picture is what I'm trying to tell you is there's a lot more at stake than you realize. There are aliens, they're coming to enslave us, to harvest us. Um, it's just like you see in the movies. It's going to be real. And we're going to go back to caves. And the ones that are selling us out are going to be the rich, the very, very wealthy, because they will make deals for humanity based on how much money they have. They'll speak for the rest of us. And then it's up to us, the 144, and the ones that are enlightened and the ones that are strong in their gifts that can stand up to this. And we all have to do it. So I know it can sound kind of crazy. I know it can sound like, what? Like, is this real? Believe me, it is. I truly believe it is. And a lot of other people do too. There's a lot at stake here that they don't want you to see. And I don't have all the answers. I don't. I have my conspiracy theories, but what I really want to focus on is getting you strong. That's what I really want to do. And I really want to help you find a way, because I found a way through. Like, I found a way to lead with my heart. And, I'll just read a little bit of this to you, because this was a download that I had, right? I always read to you guys. And, I said, what's most important right now? Like, what's the most important thing? And they said, it's most important right now for you to choose love, right? Love for yourself, love for your planet, love for all, right? The more you shine, the easier it is. And, you don't have to think about shining, just shine. Like, that's how automatic I want it to be for you guys. And that only happens when you lighten your load, right? Let me get back to that. It says, do not fear others' thoughts, right? Meaning their fears that they project on you, that you can't do it, that you're not good enough, that you're just not cut out for whatever and you can't move forward. That's their crap that they feel uncomfortable with. And they're projecting it onto you. Don't take that shit. That's not yours to deal with. You have to be discerning and start to recognize what's yours and what's not. and what's not. And if people project their junk onto you, you need to like let that go back to them and be like, no, I'm not taking that. That's not mine to take. And like I said in the last video, drop the heavy stuff, the fear, the hurt, the hate, the unforgiveness. These are all heavy things that you carry with you that will not serve you. To be of the light, to shine, to be at your highest vibration. It doesn't mean every day is going to be awesome because we're humans, but it does mean that you've got to drop that crap. You seriously have to. You have to forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made, because there weren't mistakes, they were just lessons, right? For your soul. And know that you have a part to play. Okay. I need you out here. I can't do this myself. And I'm not just talking to hear myself talk and to make you feel good about yourself. I'm talking to break you out of your shell and to know that if you're in a deep, dark place right now, one, you can get through it. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm going to bring you there. I'm going to hold out my hand and say, come with me. Okay. Come with me. Here's my hand. Take my hand, because I've done this before. Okay. And I'm strong and I'm protected. And so are you. You are protected. You are protected. If you're a master number, you're protected. And wherever you are in your soul's journey, it's time to start thinking about a bigger picture, and not just you and your life, but what else are you going to be affecting when you start to shine? Because that gives you hope. All right. So it says, give your very special message. They need hope right now. Okay. They need a way. They need God. They need love. They need gentle and loving, not pushing. Like we all know. Okay. I'm just going to say this, as 11s, we don't respond to pushing or threats or intimidation. We get really pissed off and we get mad. Don't do that to us. Right. We like, talking to us, helping us, showing us a different way, giving us a new perspective. Yeah, I can push you a little bit, but we need understanding. That's what we crave, because we don't have it very often. And I think that's why people are responding to what I'm giving out, because it's so infrequent that we find somebody, and it's not just me, it's you guys too, that gets us. And I think the only one that gets us is us because we're just unique. We have unique experiences. And all the Night Path numbers have experiences that are different, but ours is just a little more complex, right? We've done a little bit more work. We've been around the block a few more times, and we can be stubborn and set in our ways, and inflexible, but we want to try to be better. I said, why am I here? Right? This is what I asked. Why am I here? And this is what I heard: to unravel the mysteries others cannot find the answers to. That is what you're here for. To unravel the mysteries others cannot find the answers for. All right. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. Right? Bring laughter and joy into your life. Be spontaneous. We are so serious so much of the time because we want to be perfect, and we're people pleasers, and we want to do the best. Oh my God, drop that shit. Dude, there's no perfection. I learned this. There's no perfection. There isn't. Just do your best. People pleasing, out the door. No more. You've got to do what's right for you. And you know what? We spend so much of our lives being so serious. Like, it's time to have some fun. Like, lighten up. We have big missions. We have big gifts. We have lots of stuff that we are going to be doing in the future. And you got to have fun. That's why all the time now, I'll put on my headphones and I start dancing around the house. Literally at 2:00 in the morning, I'm like dancing around the house. I don't care, because when you do that, it breaks up like everything that's serious around you, right? Start dancing, start listening. I mean, if music's huge with me, it might be with you too. I have a lot of I listen to all kinds of music, but do something that makes you laugh, makes it fun for you. It will break up all the heavy vibrational stuff. And we can't be serious all the time. We're humans, right? Even if we have big missions, even if we have big gifts. But we are here to unravel the mysteries others cannot find. And I said, what can I offer to those that I know? And he said, there is no magic key. Each person's different. Keep it simple, lead with your heart. That is all. Simple. Be consistent. That's what God said to me. There are many right now who are searching and struggling with courage. They are giving into fear, and it is easy to do. Tell them your story and that you struggle too, yet you have found a way through. Show them. No big deal, right? No pressure. So I'm not going to tell you my whole life story because a lot of you already know it, but here's what I do know. I found a way to cut through the bullshit and to start living a life on purpose, in alignment with my gifts. You have to understand something. Finding your gifts is huge. Using them is a whole other animal. Okay. It's like a giraffe and a lion. Two totally different things. Both can be accomplished, but you need to understand their steps involved. Okay. I found a way through, and one of them I just told you is by listening to music, because I love music and I'm always listening to it. And that's how I meditate. I found a way to meditate for me that works. I can't just sit there and go, I have a very fast mind, and I'm sure you do too. So I use music that cuts through and brings me clarity. I call on my angels. I call on my team. I have a foundation set up. This is what I teach. I call on my archangels. I bring in my spirit animals. I call on God and my highest self and my shadow self, which you need to make friends with, because that's 50% of your power. And then I connect. And then I start going to the realms. And I meet people and I ask for help. And I ask questions for my clients, and I ask questions for the earth. And I ask, what can I do differently? What am I missing? That's what I always ask, right? Keep it simple. We tend as 11s to overcomplicate everything. We overthink things. We think things through 25 different ways a Sunday because we have the ability to see in other people, sit in other people's shoes, right? So we can take any subject and look at it 25 different ways and different people's viewpoints. It's crazy. But that will only get you so far. At the end of the day, you have to make a decision and figure out, okay, who am I going to listen to, right? And what I learned was I have tremendous abilities in terms of intuition. And I'm sure you do too. But I was not listening to myself. How bad does that suck? Why? I was scared. I thought, maybe I'm wrong. Your intuition's never wrong. Never, not one time, not ever wrong. If you're having intuitive impulses about someone, something, a job, a person, no matter what it is, listen to it. It doesn't matter how crazy it sounds. I'm telling you, it's never wrong because it's your highest self telling you this is the way you need to go, or this is not good for you, or this is a good fit for you. I started to stop listening to other people, their voices, and I started listening to my own voice, my own intuitive voice. And then when I was weak, I would lean on God and my archangels. And I started calling my team to me all the time, every single day. I need help. I need help. I need help. They are there to help you. They want to help you. That's their job. But they can't do it unless you ask them to help you. And it's so simple. Archangel Michael, please be with me now. That's it. And he's there. And then you start talking to them. Please show me what I need to see. Help me right now. What should I do in this situation? What's the best move for me? Keep it simple. We overcomplicate things so much. And so much to the point where you start doubting yourself. Like you can be on point and be like moving in a certain direction and going, okay, this is what I think I'm supposed to be doing. But then everybody else, their opinions come in. You're like, what? What should I do? This one says no. This one says yes. Holy shit. And then you're like confused. Then you're like, okay, wait, let me think about this again. And it's just too much. And if you do it so much, you'll get sick or you get a migraine. That's what happened to me. I would get physically sick, right? That's how sensitive we are. So keep it simple. And the way through for me was I started listening to my intuition all the time. Listen to my archangels, and I built a foundation. I understood what my gifts were. It's not just intuition. There's a lot of other things I can do. And you have to be open to exploring them. And here's the best part of all. I'm going to give you guys a huge gift right now, free, because somebody did it for me. And they actually just did it tonight again. And it's a big gift. Here's the gift. I see you as a magnificent being who can do anything. That person out there that has a voice and wants to sing, you can do it professionally. That person that I'm thinking about right now, that's in the UK, DJ, rapper, you can do it. Also, I'm seeing somebody else playing guitar. You can do it. And when I say you can do it, you can go all the way to the top. There's people out there that are listening to me right now that are writers. And like I've said before, you stop and start, stop and start, stop doing that to yourself. You're driving yourself crazy. You have a gift. Lean on it. Use it. Explore it. The only way you're going to get good at your gifts is if you accept them. And I was not accepting my gifts. The first step is recognizing what they are and then accepting them, right? And that's saying, you know what? I am a good writer. You know what? I am a good singer. You know what? I am a good rapper. You know what? I'm a good designer. See, we're programmed to think ego, don't do that. People don't like that. Don't be too proud. That's such crap. Listen, when you accept yourself, it's the whole crux of this is self-love. I hated myself because I'd had such bad experiences around my gifts and I turned them off, except for in rare instances when I needed them to be on. But the funny thing is that even if you turn them off, they never really go off. Mine never did anyways. Maybe yours do, but mine don't. They're still there and they're still working and they're not going away anytime soon. Your gifts are your gifts and they're there for you. And they're going to stay there because they're part of you, right? It's just like your arm. It's not going anywhere. Okay. So you have to just accept who you are and start liking yourself and then start loving yourself because it's all about the self-worth. Once you can start to love yourself and accept yourself, all your gifts will start flooding to you. And then you'll start using them, and then life will change for you because now you're on point, you're in alignment. You're here doing what you're supposed to be doing. And even if it takes time, right? Because it will take time, it's going to be easy. Using your gifts is not hard. Okay, they should flow to you very easily. It's just like the person that told me that I could start channeling. Take a pen, take a piece of paper, go out there, close your eyes, bring in your team, and ask somebody to take the pen. Ask my grandmother, because my grandmother was super intuitive, definitely a shaman, taught me so much after she passed on. And she took the pen and started writing. And I was like, I don't know if I can do that. And let's see what happens. I would say approach everything like a child, just like, I don't know, but let's just see. And you know what? Now I do it all the time. And it's so easy for me. It's ridiculously stupid for me. It used to be so like, what? Huh? Now it's like, yeah, let's do it. It's all good. The stronger you get, it's all about believing in yourself. And I think so many of us 11s have a hard time with that because as kids, we were made fun of and we didn't belong. And even our parents or our closest friends just didn't accept us or our gifts. We were different, right? We were different. Keep it simple. Start accepting yourself. Start realizing that you have a bigger picture here and a bigger part to play on this planet than your life. Meaning, you and I have to hold this planet down with light and protect its inhabitants and Mother Earth. Seriously, that's our job. You're on the front lines whether you know it or not. If you're a master number, you're pretty much destined to help me. And I need your help. I can't do this by myself with you cowering in the corner because you're afraid. You got to grow up. For reals, I need you. I need you. We all have to step up to the plate and help each other. But the more that you use your gifts, the stronger you get. The stronger you get, the more confident you feel. The more confident you feel, the happier you are. The happier you are, the higher your vibe. The higher your vibe, you can do anything. All good stuff starts coming to you. You don't have to reach for it. It comes to you because you're in alignment. You're using your gifts. You're happy and you're grateful and you're vibing high, like up here, right? And it doesn't matter if people don't understand you. It doesn't freaking matter because you know what? They're on their journey and you're on your journey. I always say that. We all have our soul's journey and we're all at different spots. And there is no judgment here whatsoever. I am not higher than you, and you are not higher than me. We are all on our different journeys. And that's one of the most important things. It's not about, if you start to think of it as you're better than other people or, you know, putting people down, you're definitely going down the wrong road and you're going to get some crappy karma and some shit's going to come your way and it's not going to be fun for you. So don't do that. I was told by God that if I got to that point or started using your gifts for bad things, like to get in front of other people or to not be kind, or if you're vengeful, it'll all be taken away from you like this, gone. That's what I was told. So you have to be humble. And we as 11s can be very prideful. We can be. I'll admit it. I totally admit it. Because, as one person told me, she said, it's hard for the rest of us because you guys are like up here and it's hard for the rest of us little ones to try to catch up to you. And I was like, well, I don't suffer fools gladly. And I'm sure you don't either. We get very frustrated very quickly. I admit it. So we got to work on that. That's all. But that doesn't mean that you're full of pride or so full of it that you can't help another human, right? No matter where they are. Be kind, be compassionate, have empathy. You have so much of it in you. You don't even have to try. So, what do the animals have to say? I know I went deep today, but I wanted to go deep. I didn't even plan it. But it's important to me that I know you're all at different spots and I can't go surface all the time. And there's a lot of you out there that are ready to hear this. And it might hopefully fill in a lot of blanks for you. I hope it did. Because there's a lot to us. We're very deep. We're very deep. And we have a lot of layers. There's a lot to talk about. But don't fear what others are going through. Don't fear their thoughts. I wanted to give you my message, and you guys need hope right now. And I wanted to say this one thing, and I said this before to you guys, but I'm going to say it again. For the last 3 weeks to a month, I've been getting this. I'm telling you, at the crossroad is fear and faith. And every single day, it seems like every day, no matter what happens, it's like, are you going to choose fear or are you going to choose faith? And I can tell you, just like being happy, it's a conscious decision. And I'm telling you, for decades, I chose fear. I know fear very well. I know the landscape very well. And you know what? It sucks. You know what else? It's a liar. Like, just like that song, Fear is a Liar. If you haven't heard that Christian song, Fear is a Liar, it's an amazing song. I forgot who sings it. It's amazing. And it is. Fear is just a liar. Fear is an illusion that the enemy uses to keep you stuck and just in one spot. Can't move forward, I'm afraid. That was me. Can't move forward, I'm afraid. You know what? Do things scared anyways. Who cares? Who cares? Nobody cares. Or what they think. Who's they? Who cares? You got dove spirit. Dove spirit, be at peace. 11s are hardly ever at peace. Our minds go a million miles a minute all the time. We wrestle with ourselves constantly. We overthink things. We think too much. We worry we make the wrong move. We worry if we make the wrong move, how will we correct it? We worry it's too late. We worry we won't ever get all of our gifts. We won't ever get a handle on it. We are scared. We are full of fear. But we can move through it. If I can do this, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I had fear run my life for over 20 years, and I'm finally coming the fuck out of it. Yes, and you can too. Don't do what I did. Do not do that. Stand up and just push through it. Be at peace. And know that if you don't have enough strength or you're too tired, lean on spirit, lean on your archangels, lean on your ancestors, lean on your spirit animals. That's what they're here for. They want to help you. Or call me or somebody else who can teach you and help you along the way and make it easy for you so that, you know what? My job is, you see that big pothole that I fell in? I'm the one going, there's a big pothole over there. Go this way because I already fell into it. Okay, that's my job. And you got snake spirit? What? Time to heal. Do you guys know how powerful snakes are? Every single, almost all of my clients have been getting snakes for protection, for wisdom. Snakes, I just saw a snake 2 days ago, a black one, which my client saw her snake. I've called in snakes. It was her shadow. I saw the shadow side. She saw the other side. Snakes are amazing animals. They are they transform, they shed their skin. They survive in almost any conditions, right? And as I was told by my snake, he said, we could kill recklessly, but we don't. We kill only what we need. We take what we need and we eat it, and we kill quickly so they don't suffer. That is a very nice thing. He said, I forgot the words. He said something like, that's gracious of us. So that's ingratitude. And I thought, you're right. You're right. They give new life, but here's especially what they do. If you are being attacked spiritually, especially at night, because at night your guard goes down because you go to sleep, right? This is when these guys wake up and they will coil right around you and protect you all night long. They're amazing, and they're very full of wisdom. They're amazing. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love, right? This is your heart right here. This is my heart right here. This reminds me of Cookie, my dog that passed away. Because dogs are so loyal, but are you loyal to what you love? Do you know what you love? Big questions. You know what? You have to be so into this 110% that you have to actually burn your ships, is what I was just told to tell you. And I had to do that myself. In other words, there's no way back, right? When you start using your gifts, it's not like, oh, I can kind of dip my toe in and dip out, if I want to stop. You stop, hey, you can, you have free will. But if you really want to go full force into this thing and be the powerful person that you are, which I see in you, even if you don't, I see a powerful, freaking powerful person who can do anything. Your gifts are amazing. You have to burn your ships, and you have to be loyal to yourself, and you have to know that if you plant a seed today, it's not going to grow tomorrow into a tree. It takes time for the harvest to come, and it will take a lot. It will take a lot of time. You have to be in it to win it. It's a long game, right? But it's the journey that you learn everything. And I always thought it was the ending, like okay, at the end you win the prize. No, it's the journey all the way through. That's where the good stuff is. That's what makes you strong. That's what makes you be able to move like a snake, to get around things, to understand how to move correctly. Our friend Coyote Spirit came through, always coming through every single reading, and I shuffle like crazy. Trust in divine detours. This is for every single one of you that was like me and says, it's too late, I'm too old, I don't have the right connections, I don't have enough money, I don't live in the right place, whatever it is. Nope. Bullshit on all that. You are just where God wants you to be. Never too old. In fact, the older you are, the stronger you are. Did you know that? My grandmother was so freaking strong. She was amazing. And I'm a carbon copy of her. We'd stay up late at night and talk and smoke cigarettes. She was amazing. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. What did I say? I live near the beach. I always look at the sandpipers and I always like their little eyes go tee, 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 tee. I always make this joke, right? I don't know. It's funny. But they're so cute. And they always look like they're like playing. What did I say? Be playful. You guys, this is a long game. It's your life, right? You got to play. You got to play. You have to. By the way, all the spirits, all the ancestors, spirit, God himself, all your archangels, all your spirit animals, they all have a sense of humor. Every one of them. Every one of them. None of them are like this. They're not like that. Even the archangels, they're serious, but they laugh too. They have a lot of stuff to say. White Raven Spirit. I love White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. You know what the magic is? The magic is you. That's what you are. You're the magic. But you don't realize it. That's what I'm here to tell you. You're the magic. You guys see how important you are yet? Please say yes. I want you to comment. Tell me that you see how important you are, please. Because you are. I need you out here helping me. You have a big role to play. My favorite, Hawk Spirit. This is my totem, hawks. Let spirit be your guide. Whenever I see a hawk, whenever I see a feather, that means I'm on my way. I'm making a right decision. You guys ask, this is part of your gifts. Ask for signs. So let's just say that you start using your gifts. And one of them is just trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition. And you say, do this, ask for a sign. Say, okay, I'm going to practice. My intuition's telling me that I should do XYZ. If I'm doing it right, please, Spirit, send me a sign. Send me something that I'll recognize. And a hawk fly in the sky, or an eagle, or if I'm walking and I see a feather, that means that's your sign. You'll get a sign that you know what it is. And last but not least, I've not seen this one yet, wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Now, everybody knows how much wasps hurt. This is not a joke. And the reason I think this came up is because this is you guys putting yourselves in a box. the box of, I can't do it. I'm too old. I don't have the right connections. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the right money. I don't have the right life experiences. I don't know what to do. I need a teacher. I just can't. I'm too scared. I don't want to go down this road. This is your choice, and there's no judgment. You can decide not to open up and use your gifts. It's up to you. No judgment. It's up to you. But know that you're going to regret it. Trust me, you will. And I think that's going to hurt more than anything to know that you could have and you didn't explore it. Just a couple of quickies. I know I've talked a lot tonight. For fixed stars, you got Pleiades, right? Emotionally and spiritual, evolved. This is what we are. This is what you will be. Remember I said Palladian? This is why we are master numbers. We've reincarnated more than any of the others, which is why our spirit's bigger, our gifts are bigger, our mission is bigger, right? Fixed stars, Wazn, W-A-Z-N, which means wait. And this is really pretty. I've never seen this one. It shows a ballerina with the moon. And then she's like, from her hand are stars, and it looks like a dove or a white bird. And it says, great strength of spirit, kind, gentle, good luck, happiness, and joy. You know, you don't have to be the bull in a china shop. Power is power. Power, I have quiet power. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't have to like say anything or do anything. You just show up as you are authentically. And that's powerful. You don't have to say, I do this, I do that. Just be yourself. People can feel it when you're real, but they can also feel it when you're being inauthentic. So I've always been authentic. I'm allergic to fake. I'm sure you are too. So if you're an 11, you are. Fixed stars, Draco, D-R-A-C-O, of the dragon. Oh, I love my dragons. I could tell you stories, but I won't. Evolution through love, Kundalini energy, fire of life. Sleeping dragon with stars. I have 2 dragons that I roll with. Yes, dragons are real. Yes, they are. I do a dragon activation course. My dragons wake your dragons. Dragons only come to those who are ready to work with them. They do not come to those who do not believe in them because they won't waste their time. And they are amazing teachers. They are protectors. They are teachers. They are ancestors. They are from the 9th dimension and above. They are extremely smart. They're amazing. I've laughed with them, cried with them, ride with them. They're amazing. You cannot keep a dragon with you. They go when they go, and they stay when they stay. You must treat them a certain way. That's why I have a whole course on it, because they need to be respected or they won't stay. But there are amazing beings to work with that will help you. Very, very lucky to have the ones that work with me. I'm very honored to be able to just be with them in their presence. It's a gift because I'm the stupid one. I'm the baby. I'm like the toddler, you know, compared to them. They're ancient, but they're real. Just want you to know that. You can laugh. Some people think it's stupid, but that's okay. I don't have to prove it to you, but I'm telling you, they're real. Fixed stars, beetle, it's like, that's not Beetlejuice. It's like Beetle Goose, Betelgeuse. It says red super giant. Connects to divine love, warmth of heart, soul's purposes, joy. Let me show you this. You guys see this? It's hard to see with the light. Beetle Goose. Weird. Last one, blue moon. Expect the unexpected culmination. All right, guys. Well, I hope this helped you. I love you all. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think. I have not had a chance to pick out the winner from last month for the mini reading. I will do that tomorrow. I promise. I haven't forgotten. I just have been busy. I just haven't had a chance to do it. It is pretty late right now, so I'm going to sign off. But thank you so much. I love you guys, and let me know what you think of the video. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.